Hey, what's going on, guys? Nick here for Nerd Talk, back in with another video for you guys today. In today's video, I'm going to be reacting to Marvel Studios' Echo trailer. This was a series that I was excited about coming out of Hawkeye Season 1. I know Hawkeye Season 1 wasn't a huge success amongst the MCU fans, but for me personally, it did bring me back to Vincent D'Onofrio's incredible interpretation of the Kingpin, as well as introducing a character that I didn't think I was going to be so, I guess, attached to right off rip, and that was Echo. Echo, I've read a lot of her comics following her show's debut. Following her debut in Hawkeye. I will admit that I did not know who she was prior to the show, so it was interesting to go back and read her comics and to understand her story and everything like that. It looks to be that in this show, she might still be on the hunt for Wilson Fisk. Obviously spoilers for Marvel's Hawkeye, but obviously the final episode, we heard her shoot Kingpin right in the face, right in the eye, and well, it looks to obviously not taken effect and killed Kingpin, which we obviously kind of knew that was going to happen. General audience reaction from this trailer so far, though, especially reading some of the comments, I'm hearing that this is giving off some major Netflix Daredevil vibes. Some major Netflix Daredevil vibes, some major Netflix Punisher vibes. And that's got me excited because those were my two favorite series from Netflix's Marvel's run of superhero shows. Netflix's Daredevil, all three seasons are still my favorite Marvel show, pretty much Marvel product at all. It's such a phenomenal show, all three seasons. And I really hope that they can live up to what they are doing with those. I really hope that they can live up to those three seasons with what they're doing with Born Again. Obviously, that's in due time. But I am here to react to the Echo trailer. So 3, 2, 1, let's get into it. Just to be clear, I am watching this video with subtitles, just so that there's no confusion with what lines are said. Sometimes MCU videos are a little hard to decipher what is actually being said, so that's why I always watch them with the subtitles. There we go. Fix my camera just a little bit. All right. So make sure it's on the highest setting. All right, let's go.
Maya.
I think that's the same little girl actress who played Maya in Hawkeye. I don't know what you're saying.
I see everything that you are.
Okay, already off rip. I'm going to be pausing throughout this reaction because this is also kind of like my personal breakdown of the trailer. Right off rip, Vincent D'Onofrio is already starting to sound just like the Kingpin that we left him off as in Daredevil Season 3. He's got the classic look already of the comic book accurate Kingpin, but mixed in with the fact that he does this thing with his voice where he it's very grasp, very serious, very stern, and it's he cares about what it is he's talking about or who it is that he's talking about, but you know that he's also meaning every single thing that he is saying, and if you don't take it seriously, bad things are in store for you. That's kind of what I gather from it.
I always have.
Damn! 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 Oh my god!
Don't be afraid.
Pause for a minute. Holy shit, that's, yeah, no, immediately getting some Netflix Daredevil vibes from that. That was insane. That reminded me, it wasn't as brutal, but it reminded me of the scene in which Kingpin beheads one of the Russian brothers in the first season with a car door. Immediate flashbacks to that. That was beautiful. And the fact that she's doing it to just a local ice cream vendor, a local street vendor who's just selling ice cream, and who happened to just not give Maya ice cream because he couldn't understand what she was trying to make out. Damn. Damn. It's January. Okay. Damn.
You have so much pain in you. You. So much rage. That you can't contain it.
Damn. Oh my God! This is a Disney Plus show? This is a Disney Plus show. This is a Disney Plus show. We just watched a man. Hold on. I guess I gotta put a viewer discretion now. Holy fuck, that is not... Okay. Yeah, definite Netflix Punisher, Netflix Daredevil vibes. Fucking just so merciless. Like, merciless. Just absolutely just... Boop! Done. Gone. You have Kingpin pushing a dead body, like, next to his private jet. You have, like, Kingpin pushing a dead body next to his, like, private jet. That's insane. Oh! There he was. There he was. Let's get back. There he is. I cannot seem to get him. There he is. Ah, I'm so happy. It looks like he's fighting Echo in this shot. But I'm glad that they've reverted back to his classic red, of course. That is obviously Charlie Cox suited up as Daredevil in this show. Because Marvel and Disney feel that he needs to show up in every other product of theirs before they give him his own solo show. Spider-Man No Way Home, She-Hulk, and now this. So, don't get me wrong. No. I'm not. This is not going to turn into a bashing of She-Hulk. I don't want it to be a bashing of She-Hulk. But, I will say that the handlement of Matt Murdock in that show, granted, I understand what they were trying to do. I don't want that again. You know, I read somewhere online because I had commented about how, you know, Matt Murdock felt very opposite of how he was towards the end of the Netflix run. And I know that that's not supposed to be the same character, but obviously it's really, really hard to not draw comparisons between the two, given that the character's look is the same, it's portrayed by the same actor, it's right around the same time that show took place, just a few years later. You know, so it's really hard not to draw comparisons. However, I read somewhere online that's like, you know, this is a version of Matt Murdock who's happy, whose life is in order both as Matt Murdock and as Daredevil. And that's completely fine. That is completely fine. I respect the hell out of that. However, if that version of Daredevil was going off the script that they had planned for Daredevil Born Again, what the hell? Because the Daredevil Born Again script that was leaked, that they apparently threw out, which apparently was going to coincide with She-Hulk, was that Matt had lost both Foggy and Karen in a last-ditch attempt to save them as Daredevil. He lost both of them. They both died. He gave up the mantle of Daredevil for about a year before having to bring it back because police officers were branding the Punisher logo and using it for nefarious purposes. And I hated that. If they don't bring back Eldon Henson as Foggy Nelson and Deborah Ann Woll as Karen Page respectfully, I will be so disappointed in the show. I need those two characters back, because as much as I loved Matt Murdock, Charlie Cox's interpretation of the Daredevil character, those two helped make that show what it was. It was those three. It was that trio. Okay, so they need to bring those two cast members back for his show. But in the comics, real quick, In the comics, at least, Echo believes Daredevil to be responsible for her father's death. Obviously, that was retconned in the Hawkeye show to make it so that Kingpin blamed Hawkeye on Echo's father's death. But in reality, in the comics, it was Daredevil. I believe in the comics as well, Echo and Matt Murdock actually have a relationship. Their alter egos have a relationship versus their masked versions. Daredevil and Echo actually hate each other and try and kill each other all the time, but they are a couple outside of their costumes, which I think is a really cool and neat dynamic. I don't know if they're going to do that in this show, but it would be interesting to see. But I'm happy that they're not like hiding him almost like they did with She-Hulk. The fact that like he's in this show. I hope he plays a more present role in this show, especially given like what I've seen so far with how gritty and dark this show is. It's going right back to some Netflix roots with its darkness and its grittiness. So I'm hopeful. All right, continuing.
You and I are the same.
Damn. Oh.
So, who's the monster?
All episodes streaming January 10th. Interesting. Okay, so they're implying that whole system with Marvel Studios Echo. So obviously, I don't know if you guys have caught up on Marvel's new way of doing it, of doing these new shows, but they are actually going to be taking a Netflix approach to these shows where the one day that it releases, the release date, they're going to be releasing all episodes of the show. Now, I don't know for certain how many episodes Echo is. Future editing me will put up on the screen how many episodes it is. But I know for certain that all episodes now are going to be streaming January 10th, so we'll be able to see the full thing. And I'm really glad they're doing this, because honestly, I hope Marvel kind of adapts a more episodic like series type format like Netflix has done, where it's like 13 episodes, 18 episodes, 22 episodes even. I hope they don't push it that far, and that's why I'm kind of worried that Daredevil is 18 episodes, because I'm like, I don't want you guys to stretch out storylines. Like, the thing about Daredevil and what made it perfect was the 13 episodes. Every single episode that you watched in Daredevil had a meaning for pushing the narrative forward. That's why there was only 13 episodes. So I hope that they are able to do that, but I also hope that every single like episode that they create is driving the narrative forward and does stop it. Sorry, my dog. But is driving the narrative forward and is not just kind of stretching it out for viewership. But yeah, no, I'm genuinely excited for this. I did not think Echo was going to kind of excite me the way that it is. All episodes are streaming January 10th. I most likely would definitely be watching it and giving my thoughts about it week after week, episode to episode. Well, not even episode to episode, because it's not going to be like a limited series type run like Loki and whatnot. But I will say, this has the possibility until Daredevil comes out, because I know unless they absolutely destroy that series, I know Daredevil will most likely take my spot for my favorite Netflix show or Disney Plus show. But this has the opportunity to take Loki off the crown of my favorite Disney Plus show. I'm really liking how this is looking. I'm really, really liking. Is there an end credit scene? I don't know. No. Okay. Alright. Just wanted to make sure. But yeah, no, 100%. Sorry, Tyrone. I'm going to pause you for a minute. But no, 100% this has the ability to definitely take top spot for me. I'm super excited for it. Obviously, January 10th, it comes out. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe down below if you haven't already, or if you are new. Stay safe, stay positive, and I will see you guys in the next video.